Hi guys, welcome to episode 2 of Choose Your Own Renovation, East Aurora Edition. We're back at 234 Girard to get an update on the voting for the exterior colors. But before we get into that, I want to talk about some changes we made between episode 1 and episode 2, which is to take down some trees and bushes to open up the front of the house. So if you look over there at that big wood chip pile, that was a big dead tree. This was a giant dead tree. The front of the house, as you take a look here, we took all the bushes out to open it up, and I think it's made an amazing difference. Go back to episode 1, look how many bushes just covered the face of this, and now look at it. We also installed this gigantic sign for all the public walking around to get involved a little bit more. And we took a few trees down on this side that were up near the chimney and on the sidewalk causing issues with the house. Now, for the exterior color of the house, we've had a lot of votes rolling in, tons of views on YouTube, so make sure you follow us there, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and remember, you can vote once a day. So voting once is great. Going in, voting multiple times is really how you help the colors. So let's get into kind of where we're at. We're gonna stop the voting when we get into the layout, and when the voting's done for the layout, the voting will close for the exterior color as well. So we'll start at the bottom, kind of see where we're at, and if your color's at the bottom of the list, get in there and vote or convince your friends to vote. So currently in 8th place is software. Our poor unfortunate gray color just is not getting a lot of votes. Right behind that, which surprises me because I thought there'd be a lot of people just picking it for fun, is Santorini blue. So for those of you voting for Santorini blue, you got to pick it up. Right behind that, another one I thought would do a lot better, avocado. Currently not doing so well. After avocado, we have Labradorite, only coming in with 8% of the votes. With 10% of the votes, Rookwood blue green. A lot of people really like this color as one of our light options. Then we have Dard Hunter green, our deep dark color, making a lot of progress. And that brings us to our last two colors. It is an extremely close race between, what do we have here? Urbane bronze and naval, which is this dark blue over here. So right now, Urbane bronze has 28% of the votes, and naval, which is currently our first place color, has 29% of the votes. A 1% vote difference, which equates to one single vote. There's one single vote separating naval and Urbane bronze from this house. But honestly, with the right amount of voting, all the colors are still in play. So get in there, pick your favorite color, vote daily. Like I said, subscribe to our YouTube because that's where the updates will be. Subscribe to our Instagram because that's where some live voting will be. And now let's get into episode 2. All right, so she doesn't look like much right now, but this house is going to be gorgeous by the time we're done. When we first bought this house, there was stuff in here floor to ceiling. So we had to have about 10 to 12 dumpster loads of items taken out of here, thrown away, before we could even see what we were working with. I then had some demolition people come in, rip out all the drywall, rip out all the flooring, because we knew none of it was salvageable, and we were gonna start over from ground zero anyways. Right now, we're standing in what was formerly the living room. As you can see, it's a pretty good sized space with a ton of natural light coming in through this window, and the fireplace here. I left everything with the fireplace because I didn't know if you guys were gonna choose to keep it, or if we were gonna demo it. Now, as we walk over here and we pass through this wall, we have what was one of the former bedrooms. This house, currently as it stands, is a 4-bedroom, 1.5 bath, 1,700 square foot home. This was bedroom 1, and you would enter it right off of the living room. Over here, we have what was formerly the bathroom, currently completely gutted, torn out. This was bedroom number 2. And this bedroom and the first bedroom that we were just in are about equal size and space. Not overly big, but not overly small. About what you would want from a standard sized bedroom. Now through here, we have our secondary entrance to the house, which comes straight off the side of the house and into the kitchen. We had our sink and everything over here. This was a pantry, and there was a stove, refrigerator, everything that you need for a kitchen in here, and not much space to work around in. So we're hoping that we can maybe generate a little bit more space if we change out the designs. All right, so now we'll head upstairs. We'll look at the other 2 bedrooms and the half bath that the house originally had, and then we'll decide what we want to go from there. So up here, we actually have 2 very spacious bedrooms. These bedrooms get a lot bigger when they put the dormers on this house. As you can see, this window is kind of pushed out because from about here all the way over, they pushed this dormer out, created a lot of extra space. The bedroom that we're standing in, I don't know if you guys can really tell, but this is really large. You've got space for bedroom, dresser, bonus space, whatever you need. This used to be a wall right here with an entryway, so there was storage underneath, which we can rebuild if we need to, or come up with something unique to go inside there. Originally there was a half bath right here. You had a toilet and a sink all set down inside of here, which we can put back in if you guys want to vote on that. And then over here we have our second bedroom upstairs, which also is still really, really large. There's a ton of space in here, plenty of room for a bed. Probably at least a king size bed could fit here. Closet was here. Again, matching storage to the other room over there. Tons of space to put anything that you need. I've got a couple of layout designs that keep the house exactly as is, but then I've got some really unique ones that change some things around and really help this house stand out, but they're going to be a little bit more expensive. So that's something that we do have to keep in mind, is we have to be very budget conscious with a project like this, because it can quickly snowball and costs start adding up. As you can see, we're going to need all new electric throughout here. None of the electric was any good. If you look over here, there was a squirrel who was climbing up this tree outside, poked a hole into the wall when we bought the house, took this section of drywall out. There was a whole bunch of stuff that fell out of here from the squirrel. I'm pretty sure I found his secret treasure spot, and he no longer wants to be my friend. So we're talking about all new electric, all new flooring, new drywall, possibly new layout, new windows. From top to bottom, this house is going to be brand new. I mean, you've got some ideas for a brand new door, which I want to run by you guys, and I think it'll be really unique. I haven't seen a door like the one I want to do yet, so I'm hoping it's one of a kind. But let's head back to the office. I'll pull up the computer. We'll go over the layouts that we have designed. We'll put those up for vote, and then we'll let you guys decide what type of layout we do inside the house. All right, guys, let's go through the layouts that we have prepared for you. We have 3 of them that you'll be able to vote on, all of them different in their own ways. But the first one here is primarily focused on adding a full bath downstairs. One of the key things that we wanted to do was move the primary bedroom downstairs and put a primary bathroom en suite with it. When you do that, you have to have a bathroom for everyone else in the house, including a full bath. So with this layout, what we did is we took the primary bedroom, attached to the primary bathroom, then we have a primary closet, and then we put a whole entire full bath right down here. With doing that, we still have our standard functioning living room here and our standard kitchen here. A lot of the things that you see on this layout are just placeholders. We'll talk about the actual features that we're going to put in there in a minute. Now with this one, we'll go upstairs as well and take a look. Upstairs, we're going to keep the half bath. We are going to relocate the doors to the 2 bedrooms just to make it a little bit more convenient, but otherwise not a lot changed to upstairs, and the half bath stays the same. In order to get a better view of it, we'll go back down to the first floor and we'll go into a 3D rendering of it. So as you see here, nice overhead view of how everything looks. The primary bedroom, you can see that this is a king size bed, lots of room for other things in there, including a dresser, nightstands, whatever you need. We also have taken and expanded the bathroom that was downstairs, opened it up a little bit more to add more space, so this bathroom's going to have a little bit more of a luxury feel. And we've even hidden the toilet away behind its own door. Now once you pass through the master bathroom here, it'll give you access to the master closet. Looking overhead, you can see here that we've utilized the space really, really well. The living room still has lots of space to move around, room for a big couch, chairs. We'll redo the fireplace. And again, a lot of this stuff that you see in here is just placeholders. The kitchen on this one, we did not rework the size on, so we're going to keep it all the same in order to cut costs effectively. Just redo all the cabinetry, keep the floor plan exactly the same. So now this whole entire first floor gets reworked, gives us a really good working floor plan with a primary bedroom on that first floor. So this is going to be your first plan to choose from. Let me know what you guys think in the comments and if this is one you want to vote for. Now we'll move on to the second one. This one is a layout where we get a lot more creative. In order to maximize the amount of space that we have, we thought about moving the kitchen completely away from where it was and turning the kitchen and the living room into a combo. Now doing that will allow us to take out this wall right here so that the living room and the kitchen flow into each other, making both spaces feel bigger without the need to add any square footage. Having done that, we're going to relocate the primary bedroom to where the old kitchen used to be. And as you can see with this king size bed, there's still tons of space in the bedroom. It also gives you direct access into the primary bathroom right here, along with a double vanity, big shower, room to expand. And then the primary closet is very large. And again, we've tucked the toilet away. And a really unique, interesting thing that we did, because this is going to be the only bathroom on the first floor now, is we turned the toilet area into a Jack and Jill situation. So although the toilet and the vanity are closed off for the master through a door for privacy, you'll be able to access that same toilet and vanity powder room from the kitchen for the general household use. So it's a clever way to get a powder room without needing to add it in there. And the living room stays very large. Now, because we have the powder room downstairs and we have the bathroom here, upstairs we actually are going to have to expand the bathroom that's there to get a tub in, because being a family home, you need somewhere to give the kids a bath and you need a second place for someone to shower in the home. Same as with the first floor plan, we're going to relocate the doors to the 2 bedrooms, push this wall out a little bit, and then we'll be able to get all the stuff in there that we need to. From a 3D perspective, this is kind of how it's going to look. So we'll go downstairs, we'll take a 3D look downstairs. Again, all of these items in here are placeholders, but as you can see, this gives us a lot of closet space. This also gives us a ton of space for the bathroom. I mean, look, you've got the whole door swinging open, you've still got room to expand the shower if we want to. The bathroom's tucked away with entrances both from the kitchen and from the primary bedroom. And then the nice thing is being a family home, doing this layout allows us to get a dining room table in there for the family to sit around. And if we come down here, you can see that we've completely removed this wall between the kitchen and the living room and really made this space feel a lot more open. And then moving over here, you can see we've got tons of countertop. We've got a lot of cabinetry. We've got natural sunlight coming in through the windows. Really good overall layout. Our third and final layout that you guys are going to have an opportunity to vote on is going to be one very similar to this, but reworked just a little bit. So here's our third and final layout to vote on. What we've done with this one that's different is we have taken the kitchen island that was right here and we've attached it to the outside wall to create a peninsula, and giving a little bit more space in the middle of the kitchen to kind of give that visual flow of the living room and the kitchen being larger. And now the dining room table is freestanding and has a lot of space. Now outside of that, we really didn't change much. Your primary bedroom's here, your primary bathroom is here. You have the Jack and Jill powder room bathroom. The nice thing that I like about this is by moving this peninsula over, you kind of separate 2 eating areas. You've got your bar top eating here for quick meals, you know, breakfast, snacks, things like that on the go for kids. But then you have your formal dining room here. You have the full table there where you can sit down for meals, holidays, get-togethers, everything like that. It also allows for just a tiny bit more cabinetry because we can utilize this wall a little bit better. And then if we rotate all the way around, we're also going to pick up some cabinetry right here on the peninsula as well, as you can see. It also allows us to bury our water lines in the walls a little bit easier and really gives this entire area a great feel. Your kitchen, your dining room area, and your living room are all going to kind of be one. So as you're cooking at the peninsula and everyone's watching TV in here, you don't feel separated. Tons of closet space still. Tons of primary bathroom space. The Jack and Jill works out great. And then we still get these 2 massive rooms upstairs. These rooms are huge when you think about the amount of square footage, because what you can't see is right here on this wall, this whole space right here is the actual closet. We just didn't map that out. This is just living space, but there's a closet that runs the whole length of this. And then over here, the closet here runs the whole length of this. So we'll get these floor plans up. We'll label them. Quick run through. We added a full bath downstairs, kept a half bath upstairs, kept the kitchen where it is, living room where it is, primary bedroom over here. Layout 2, removal of the wall, the full kitchen in here with an island, and then the primary bedroom all set off over to the side here. Let me just rotate this out so you guys get a little better view overhead. And we have all of our primary bedroom, primary bathroom, primary closet here. Layout 3 is going to be a nice overhead view of everything. You can see here we've got this gorgeous peninsula, tons of cabinetry, freestanding dining room table, primary bedroom, primary bath, primary closet, Jack and Jill, powder room for access. So these are going to be our 3 layouts that you guys can choose from. Once we get the layouts nailed down, then we can actually start talking about the aesthetic of the house. Do we want something modern? Do we want minimalistic? Do we want farmhouse? Do we want country? We'll start pulling some detail works for tiles, wood, things of that nature, so we can get a cohesive design plan for everything. But right now, I need you to get into the voting and let us know which of the layouts that you want to use.